Hey guys, welcome back to Niko Brothers. So today we're working on the Honda Odyssey 2019. Last time we were able to strip it, order the parts, and now it's time to work on the quarter panel. Let's go check out the damage. Game plan for today is get this thing fixed, pulled out. Oh yeah, so first thing first, we have to strip it down, take off all these plastic pieces, tail light, try to get this trim off, the glass off. Also in the inside, try to work on there because we're gonna be welding on it and grinding. I don't want to damage anything. Already got that panel off, but now that we're inside on the frame machine, we can go ahead and take that glass off. So Tesla frame is done. If you didn't check those videos out, make sure you look at them. We got that going. But now it's time to get this Odyssey put together. Well, taken apart first and then put together. Yeah, I was reading you guys' comments just saying dentless paint remover, but that's pretty bad actually right there. I don't think that's gonna come out that easily, but with the frame machine should be fine. And also all this going on here, this mess. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad, but no big deal. We'll get it taken care of. So like I said, let's go ahead and start stripping it down so we can get this thing pulled. And just like that, we got it all detrimmed. Taillight is out, our little plastic moldings are gone, took the tire off. Probably take this off too, whatever, not a big deal. Yeah, we'll get that off. But unfortunately, we can't get that glass off because it is glued in there, but we'll call Ed's Auto Glass. They'll probably come by tomorrow and get that cut out for us because we want to save it and end up putting it back on later, so that'd be nice. But till that's done, I could go ahead and go outside and work on our parts one and get that one drilled out and cut out. All right, here we go. Here's a quarter panel, already got it going. Most of the stuff are drilled, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right here and just get the lower half because I don't need to replace the entire piece. My upper section is just fine. So we'll make a little cut right there and it should be fine. I'll probably make another one over here. And all that'll be covered anyway, so you won't see anything. It'll look great. Just need to do a couple more drilling. And right here to finish it up. All right guys, just like that, we're definitely making progress. This is starting to separate and I'm seeing some good panels coming off, so that's nice. I'm working my way down and I got this going. So that's kind of where the section's gonna be, all the way down there. And I'm just gonna cut it right there as well. I have to get underneath. That's next. And then I also need to figure out where I'm gonna cut it right here to match up, probably just like right there or something, we'll see. Maybe in the bottom. Basically to here. And I'll have my bottom piece. Got it going over there. Some panel bond behind that, so I'm definitely have to heat it up before I take it off because I want to save it, don't put any dents in it, keep it as nice as possible. right, guys, got my dad out here. He's gonna help me get this door off. That way we don't damage anything. I want to drop it. Should be pretty easy. A couple bolts on top. Got the wire. Go get her off. No big deal. Take it off for a little bit, then we'll put it back on. Oh yeah. Oh, there's like that pin, but you already got that whatever.
Well, there's pins, but there's plastics also. So if you kind of go to the plastic, you just have to watch not to hit anything but the glue.
Yeah.
You can cut it off, but then you'll cut off, I want to say, half the plastics in there, half the metal. Peel this part away like this so I can
Whatever's
see.
easier for you guys.
Alright, it's about to come off right now. Joe, what else is there?
A little glue right there. There it is. All right, since the glass is out, now we could actually take out this little piece right here. Actually have it unbolted. Whew, we're scratching our quarter panel. I'm just kidding. Not a big deal, obviously. But yeah, we'll get that out and getting ready to drill this one off. Basically get the frame done and swap it out to our new pieces. I'm not gonna say just like that, because that actually took a couple hours. It was a good bit of work. But yeah, there it is. I mean, there's the skin that we need. Taking off the skin isn't the easiest. It just takes a little bit of time. It's work, but it comes off. And I actually got a little structure piece back there as well. So that piece is gonna go right here. You can tell it crinkled up a little bit. So we're gonna replace that and replace the skin. It'll be easier to see that piece once we get the main skin off, but I think Ivan's gonna do that. He's the specialist. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing it a lot longer than I have, and he'll get it done a lot faster and cleaner. So we'll let him take this piece off and get ready to mate with our new skin. So yeah, looking good.
All right, so Michael did a really good job about stripping down the car, and we got the glass finally cut out. Big ouch. So the next thing I want to do is get the grinder, and we're gonna start grinding the spot welds out, because we don't need to make it look pretty, but we don't want to drill all the way through because we have to weld the old one all the way through it. So there's a lot of spots where we got to grind with our grinder. Also, we're going to get the blanket, the weld through blanket, and we're going to put that on, so make sure we're not going to destroy the interior with all this welding. But let's get straight to it and do some work. All right, so there we go. We got it all cut out. It's looking really good. And this panel, we're actually gonna splice it, and then we're gonna weld it in. It's right here. Michael did a good job of cutting it out. So we're gonna line it up and probably tack it in place, make sure it's looking really good. Then we're gonna get the quarter panel, put it on, and set our gaps. And if the gaps are looking good, we're gonna start welding. So let's get straight to it. All right, so there we go. So we actually already test fitted it. It looks really good. I got this little piece welded in. We got the weld through primer looking good. Next, we're gonna put the quarter panel on. I did it really quick and it actually fit on really nice. So let's get this thing on there. Let's clamp it down, and then we'll put the taillight on. We'll put the rear bumper on, and we'll see about the door, because if everything looks really good, everything's lining up really nice, we might not put the door on and just risk it. Because to put the door on, we gotta put a trim, we got a lot of little stuff to do. That's gonna be in the way of the welding. So I think we're gonna probably risk it, but we'll see once the gaps look on the bumper and the taillight, and we'll go from there. So let's install the quarter panel. All right, so just like that, we got the quarter panel installed. It's being held by vice grips, but we put the taillight in, went in really nice. The gap is looking really good. The bumper, once we put that molding in there, or the bracket, it's gonna look really good. Everywhere else looks really good. Everything's lining up really nice. I'm not gonna test fit the door. I'm pretty confident it should be good. We're gonna risk it this time, because if we do, we have to put the whole bracket in here. You know, sometimes you can risk it, because we had no damage whatsoever over there. Our gap was really good. So let's go ahead and weld this quarter panel right here. Let's put some tacks in, inside out, then we'll take it apart and fully weld it on. Let's get to it. All right guys, so just like that, it's the next day, and pretty much last night we got this thing welded in. It's looking really good. And you know, let's see what Michael thinks. Michael, what do you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. I love it, man.
Is it looking good?
It's looking real good. I mean, everything matched up really nicely.
The only thing is we didn't test the back door or the middle door, so hopefully it's gonna be good, but we're only gonna find out after we paint, so.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think it's gonna be fine because the damage wasn't that bad right here. I mean, none of this was actually damaged. And like you said, it fit right on there like a glove. So all this lined up, so it should be good. It wasn't too bad. It was more towards the back end right there where that little structure piece was re-welded, but yeah, it's looking good. A lot of work, but hey, you know, it's gonna be good. My wife's gonna love it, hopefully soon. She still doesn't know. So we're keeping it a surprise. Trying to figure out a way how to show her the van, but first I just want to finish the van, make sure it's all good, and then we'll worry about that later, but no big deal. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you stay tuned. We're gonna get this thing knocked out, finish up our other projects, but catch you next time.